We're headed out from home today for our Ouachita trail hike. It is September 5th, 2015. We've just loaded our bags into the back of Kelly's Jeep and we'll be headed out soon. So we're excited, a little nervous. The Jeep's loaded, we're loaded. We're on the road headed to the Ouachita Trail. I've got Hannah and Kelly with me, and we're headed to the Talimena State Park. Say hey, everybody. We're a little excited. We talked to Mary here at the park. Very nice ladies, took good care of us, and we're headed to the trailhead now from the park office. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's pretty comparable.
I think so.
Maybe my do-rag and squeaky backpack.
Well, I'm at the Ouachita Trailhead, starting my hike. I don't know if you can see that. 8 miles to Dead Man's Gap, and that's going to be my goal for today. Take it easy to start with, see how it goes, and start my hike a little bit easier. And this is our first trail sign. I don't know. There's a blue blaze, and right behind that, somewhere over there, there it is a Ouachita Trail sign. So I'm blue blazing. We're leaving Talimena State Park, our first blue blaze, and the Ouachita Trail sign. Wave, Nana.
What's up? I like this bridge.
We found a cool bridge in the first section right out from the park.
And Nana's already found out how to go to the bathroom in the woods.
Yeah, Hannah's already figured it out. All right, go on across. Go on across. I gotta get some hiking video, you know. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
This is our first night's camp spot. A nice fire pit, a good place to put the tent. We had a good night. Hey, everybody. Well, I'm about 2 miles outside of Dead Man's Gap. It's the morning of day 3. The girls came out with me on day 1 and helped me pack in some water. Stayed the night at a camp spot. And then my goal was to make Dead Man's Gap day 1. I didn't make that. Day 2, I made it just outside of Dead Man's Gap, and I'm at a shelter. Let me see what the name of it is. I can't remember. It's called the Rock Garden Shelter. Found some water and not thinking right now. Anyway, there's a creek or a stream just outside the shelter here. I've filtered some water and rehydrated myself. It's really hot out here. I could feel myself getting dehydrated, so I'm taking a break here. Drank lots of water, and I'm going to refill again before I head on to Horsethief Springs. So, kind of looking forward to seeing Horsethief Springs. Supposed to be a historic place, possibly where horse thieves watered their horses when they got there. So anyway, I'll get back to you and try and take pictures along the way and show my progress. So anyway, missing the girls, trying to stay up with the water seems to be the biggest problem right now. It's September and not a lot of water on the trail. So anyway, I'll get back to you. Well, it's day 3. Now I'm headed for Horsethief Springs. But wow, is it hot. I did get the water that I needed, so I'll be fine there. My only concern is if I don't make the spring by tomorrow, I'm gonna have to conserve enough to get me there. So it's gonna be iffy. I'm not making good time. It's so hot. I gotta stop every once in a while and just relax. I am drenched in sweat, and so far uphill and downhill and rocks, nothing but rocks. My feet are screaming. This section of the trail is very hard. Well, I'm taking a break in the Holson, I believe that's right, Holson Valley Shelter, just outside of Horsethief Springs. So I'm down to my last half a bottle of water, and really looking forward to getting into the spring so I can refill. In fact, I'm thinking about taking the whole day at the springs and drinking until I slush. Water is very scarce on this section, and I've had to be very careful with it not to run out before I get where I'm going. So my next video will hopefully be from Horsethief Springs, where I am living large with as many bottles of water as I can. Thank you. Hey everybody, it's day 5. Last night I got into Horsethief Springs just as my water ran out, and what a welcome sight this was. I wanted to show you. This thing runs all the time. There's a pipe, I don't know if you can see it down there. I'll get a better picture of it in just a little bit. But wow, I was sure glad to see it. Oop, should have worn my hat. I saw 2 hikers so far the whole way. Not making the kind of time I'd like to make, mostly because of the rocks. I don't want to fall. And man, this place is called the Rock Garden on purpose. And boy, did they grow some big rocks. Anyway, it's wearing me out. According to the guide, the trail should get better from here. I'm sure hoping so. I'll be lucky to finish this whole section in a week. But anyway, just wanted you to see this little spring right here was a lifesaver for me. I was so glad to see it when I got here. I camped right up here on the hill, and my tent sucks. But anyway, I'll show you my campsite. It rained, thunderstormed all night long, and I had to hang everything up. As you can see, I got a clothesline there. Everything's hung out to dry. That tent, I swear, it had more water in it than it had on it. I ended up having to just empty it this morning, tip it upside down and pour it out. I'll bet you there was at least a gallon of water in it. So there's some things you shouldn't skimp on. One is a good tent, and the other is a good pack that fits you well. Wow, it's been a long 20 miles for me. I knew I was out of shape when I started, but man, this is getting me. So here's hoping the next section will be better. I'm gonna zero here today, and hopefully the rain will hold off and I can get some things dried out. But my next stop will probably be Winding Stair Mountain Park, and I don't even want to leave here because of the water supply. It's amazing how important water gets. I was panicking there toward the end, just hoping that the next bend would be where I was headed. Trail miles are a lot longer than road miles, I can tell you that for sure. A mile just seems like forever when you're clambering through the rocks. Anyway, enough about the rocks, and maybe the next time I see you will be at Winding Stair Mountain Park. Okay, thank you. Well, I made it to Winding Stair Mountain Campground. Beautiful view up here. There's a backpackers camping area, and the view is tremendous. Just mountains as far as you can see. I'll see if I can get a picture of it. Anyway, nice hike this morning. A lot fewer rocks. Finished with section 1. That's a victory, but it was tough. I hope the rest of it's not like this. Anyway, got a buddy meeting me probably Saturday. Probably meet him here. See if I can rest my feet, dry things out a little bit, and see if I can go a little farther when he gets here. Anyway, excited about it. Starting section 2. Beautiful place. Well, I made it all the way into Winding Stair Campground and turned the spigot on. No water. So I called the number on the sign, and the man there said, "I don't know what to tell you." So I'm gonna have to go hunting for some water source somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, don't rely on Winding Stair Campground for a water supply. Got nice looking spigots out here and valves, but the water won't come on. Anyway, that's my gripe. Thank you, forestry.